Welcome back to Wake Up America. I'm Christina Thompson. Time to take a look at today's business headlines. And for that, let's bring in the Vice President of the Commonwealth Foundation and Fellow at Independent Women's Forum, Jennifer Stefano, and Business and Market Analyst and Newsmax contributor, Seth Denson. You guys, good morning. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning, Christine.
So let's start off with a look at the markets. So we know the Dow taking a big hit yesterday, losing more than 433 points. The Nasdaq also had a rough day, as well as the S&P 500. Futures are up ahead of trading. Seth, what's going on with the markets? Big losses, then moderate gains. Are we looking at, Christmas maybe for some of the gains, Omicron for some of the losses? What are you contributing to that? And can investors relax on this roller coaster that we're seeing?
Well, Christine, listen, I think that you hit the nail on the head calling it a roller coaster. And, my daddy used to always say people get hurt on roller coasters, those that jump off in the middle of the ride. So I think you just kind of ride this one out. This is a new year is coming. This is a time when a lot of people got to think about what their goals of investing are. Are they long-term? Are they short-term? They need to be working with a good financial planner to set those tunes. But listen, the S&P is up 25% this year alone, 100% over the last 5 years. That's 10 times the growth of the U.S. economy. So you need to be looking at businesses with good balance sheets. But this is just one of those times where I think that the market is going to start to correct. It's going to have daily waves, ups and downs based on Omicron, Washington politics, all of that. But stay on the roller coaster. It'll be a good ride in the long term.
Well, we definitely are on that roller coaster, especially today with the president set to address the nation on the nation's response to Omicron. Many are saying that he's taken a little bit too long to speak out. Jen, why are we seeing such a delayed response from our president, especially with the current market volatility?
Well, I think Vice President Kamala Harris said it. She said they were completely taken by surprise and that they weren't aware that something like this could happen, even though they didn't know this particular strain could happen. Dr. Fauci and other scientists have long said that this virus was going to mutate, that we were going to see other elements of it coming forward. So it really shouldn't be taking our leadership by surprise. Also, I think there was an enormous emphasis on getting the Build Back Better bill passed. And when they failed to do that, I think they were also taken by surprise. They shouldn't be. It's not what the American people want. It's not what the American people are asking for. And so I think, once again, this administration is caught flat-footed and unaware, just like in Afghanistan, just like with the Build Back Better bill, just like with the coronavirus.
Well, I mean, something that has got them cheering right now is that sky-high gas prices that we've been seeing are finally falling. I think I saw the national average at $3.39 now. Seth, could Omicron actually relieve the pain we're feeling at the pump?
If it does, it's going to be short term. Listen, these inflated fuel prices are caused by two things. Really inflation and the overall rate of the economy. Buyer beware. If we see gas prices fall dramatically over the next weeks and months, that means our economy is going to start tanking, because we really, there's a lot of pieces to this puzzle, and supply chain's a big part of it. So we need to ride the wave of higher gas prices. And the reason I say that is because the administration has been adamant about using OPEC to set that price, not drilling here in the United States. And so as a result, I think fuel prices are going to stay up. Listen, oil prices are already bouncing back. They're at the dollar, the futures this morning. So we're going to ride that wave just like we see in the market.
And then Elon Musk, he's now defending himself, saying that he'll pay more than $11 billion in taxes this year. The billionaire and world's richest person is reportedly worth upwards of $240 billion. Last week, Musk sparred with Senator Elizabeth Warren over the rich paying taxes, saying he'll pay more than any other American in history. Jennifer, he does have a point. I mean, $11 billion is a lot of money. Will this change the attitude that the mega rich don't pay enough?
I find it outrageous that our leadership in Washington continues to focus or point out one individual because they have, like Elizabeth Warren, failed ideas on the economy. Look, the leftist progressive ideas to just spend, and tax never works out. And it's not Elon Musk I'm worried about. It's not billionaires I'm worried about. It's the working man and woman, always. These ideas that start with the uber rich or a small group of people end up finding their way down to the working men and women of America. There is not one more penny of disposable income that working men and women can give back and give to the government. You know who got really rich as the income inequality increased? Government. That's what grew. That's what got bigger. And we really need to look at that and the growth of the democratic state in America when we think about why there's such income inequality.
Right. Well, thank you guys, Seth Denson and Jennifer Stefano. I appreciate you guys coming on with us this morning.
Thanks, Christina. Good to see you, Jen.